Hello everyone, Juicebags here, and welcome back to Defense Grid, The Awakening, going through the Containment DLC. Now, I have found myself hooked on grinder mode a little bit. I've done Volition and Auger already. I want to try this Abandon. Now, I did start it just to see how the first wave would go, but let's go ahead and restart. Now, one of the things that this level has is just several awesome little killing zones. I'm going to use this area right here. But with any of the grinder modes, we're just walkers only. But with any of the grinder modes, it's crucial to survive the first couple of waves. And you've got the limited resources, of course, to start, only 600. I found the best way to do that is with 3 cannons. Cannon here, cannon there, and cannon there. Let's see how that holds up. Looks like that's going to get it done. Yeah, looking good. Well, they're going to start pushing through just a little bit, but nothing to be alarmed about yet. So I want to get my killing area started off. See, do I want to start off with a temporal? I don't think I do. Maybe I will start...
Quickly, let's eliminate them and retrieve our core.
Let me just start with a gun there so I can get it built out. Got one core out. He's going to get wrecked by these cannons though, so I'm not overly concerned. Let's get a concussion here. We're basically gonna start our little death loop now. Looking good so far. Now to really close this off, I need to block this side over here. So I'm gonna want to get some. I think I'll throw meteors right there. I want to get 2 meteors down as soon as possible. See, here's number 1.
Let's clean this place up.
As soon as we get number 2 in, then we can, it really adds to the killing power of our main killing zone here. Another meteor. See, now we're going to force them to loop around these concussions. Although this will be my first full run through it, I'm hoping it works out here. I am going to attempt to get myself maybe in the top 1,000, hopefully even the top 500 on score. Alright, so we did 3 concussions. Let's throw a temporal in now. Right in the middle there. And that, of course, just really makes those concussions effective once it slows them down. And then we want to concussion it out a little bit further. We're going to make quite the little loop of death here. I think this, right at this corner pillar here, I'm going to throw in a command tower. It's like an awesome central spot for it. One more concussion there. Another concussion. I think I need to get this temporal upgraded all the way. Yeah, that's going to put it all the way to the corner there. Get this command upgraded as well. And then just keep building out those concussions. We're going to go all the way down. We're going to stop right there. And just because I like them, I just can't do a grinder mode without throwing in my infernos, because I got to have some fire. Looking good so far at wave 21 now. Getting it done. See, now I do need a temporal down on this end. I want to put it there. Let's see where the coverage ends on this one. Alright, so the coverage ends right about here and here. So yeah, that will actually be a good spot. Once I get it upgraded, it'll fill that area out. So I've got slowing going on through the whole thing. Let's go ahead and get our command tower upgraded. That way it's covering our whole killing zone. And now we're basically just going to hold up on interest. Now I am going to do some upgrades on these concussion towers. Now why are those guys jumping through? That is strange. I don't think I have ever seen that before. It's only like 1 or 2 mobs. How strange. That is going to screw up my whole strategy here. It seemed to start when I threw this temporal down though, so although I hate to waste those resources like that, let's see if that temporal had anything to do with it. See if anything goes through on this pack. Yep, they're still jumping through, so that temporal did not do that. So I'm going to have to throw up some cannons here at the end, I believe. Oh, come on, kill him. Oh, look at that. Jeez, I'm going to have to laser a guy with that much health. Terrible. So I'm going to have to get some more cannons in the mix here, as this little glitch is costing me. So why don't we just throw some random cannons around. You know what we can do is meteors. Let's do more meteors instead. We'll get some meteors in here. Yeah, there's quite a few mobs coming through there, and I don't really understand why. I'm not blocking the path anywhere. Now, let's start getting a few upgrades in here. I might have to upgrade these cannons here. You know what I should have done is just thrown some Tesla coils right there, since it's like single target.
Let's clean this place up.
In fact, I'll just throw them right here as an additional little backup. Give these guys something that they're forced to walk through. That packs a little bit of a punch. Put 2 more just for giggles. There we go. Alright, now let's see how our main area is doing. Yeah, that's the weirdest thing, how they're jumping through like that. It's alright. Let's go ahead and upgrade these first 3, since that's where they're coming through, and maybe those concussions can beat them down a little bit. Quite a few coming through on that one.
You've got them zeroed in now.
Looks like those meteors are going to put a little hurting on them. Oof. I'm going to upgrade that guy. And I'm going to put another one here just for backup, just in case. And I'm going to upgrade it as well. In fact, I'm going to turn that one red. Only 4 made it through that time. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. On this map, at least. Let's throw some more upgrades around. Let's go ahead and upgrade all the way down the row here. Then you know what? Maybe even upgrade these Infernos, just because the Infernos are cheap, so it doesn't cost much to get them fully buffed up. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and go all the way red. And then now we're going to have to build up some interest. Hopefully this holds up. I may want to... You know what, I'm just going to do it. I hate to spend all the resources like this, but get those Teslas at least turned yellow for these stragglers that are popping through.
Take aim carefully and we'll get through this.
Yeah, now we're getting it done. Oh yeah. Got a quality killing zone there now.
Let's mop these up.
And I'm going to push it and see how far this will get me. Those guys jumping in line there, that's not helping me at all. Yeah, they're not even getting to the turn now, so I definitely want to hold off on spending any more resources now until they start pushing me a little bit harder. Looks like these yellow Teslas are getting it done for me. May have went a little overboard on the cannons, but that's alright.
We can do it.
I was very excited to see this containment DLC come out. Hopefully Defense Grid 2 is going to happen. I know a lot of you have heard me mentioning that already. But right now it's still up in the air. I'm sure it's going to happen, it's just a matter of when. And of course I want it now. The sooner the better. Yeah, the packs are getting chewed up pretty nicely by those concussions. This may just do the trick here. If they start pushing through to, say, right here, then I'll go ahead and upgrade these guys to red. Those guys are getting through now, huh? Maybe I could even throw in a couple of lasers here as well. Help me out with those guys making the turn there. Looking good. Now to get in the top 1,000, I'm thinking I'm going to have 250,000, maybe 300,000 resources at the end. I'm not positive, it's just completely guessing. Yeah, there we go. So I actually lost 2 cores there because of that. Hopefully won't lose any more cores here. Making sure their stragglers are getting beat down. They're looking good. They're getting tore up. How much is it to upgrade concussions now? It's 700 to make them red. How about the laser? The laser's 800. Or these are Teslas, I'm sorry. I may turn these Teslas red. I'm not positive yet. Alright, so they're making the turn. I'm going to have to throw just a couple more upgrades here. I don't want to put them in too heavy, because I don't want to spend any resources that I don't need to spend. I don't think that guy's going to make it out with that core. Nope. There we go. Looking good. So it's coming up on 115,000 resources now.
Let's clean this place up.
Let's see, let me throw in one more upgrade. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go 2 more upgrades there. We You know what? I know I'm going to have to do it. I'm only at wave 71. Let me just go ahead and slap them all down. There we go. So all of our little wall of death with concussion towers is all red now.
Steady, and let's be sure to work together.
135,000 resources. What, 27 waves to go? I'm doing it. I don't want to risk it. So these Teslas are turning red. It's a shame I had to do that. That's a big waste of resources there. But with these guys line jumping here, and you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do those lasers too, just to be safe. There we go. Now they're getting beat down good. Wave 76 now. Looks like we're getting it done. This is covering that whole area, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So being at, say, 300,000 resources is not going to be a problem. We'll definitely hit that. So I think that's going to get me in the top 1,000 at least. Nothing to write home about there, of course, but that's a start. Looking good. 200 and what, coming up on 235 on the resources. 19 waves to go. The bulk of the waves are getting beat down properly. So this killing zone is definitely an effective killing zone. No doubt about that. I think this will get me to the end if I don't get too many of the line jumpers there.
They can't stand up to the both of us.
It's looking good. So we're at 300, so 500,000 resources actually is probably well within reach. Maybe even more than that. Yeah, I think it could be substantially more than that even. Let's get this interest compounding. The quite the packs of walkers coming through now.
You can take this sorry lot.
These line jumpers are starting to push through again, though. Well, those guys got beat down. So only 3 that time. You know, I hate to waste them. But I am going to put 2 more Teslas here, get rid of those 2 cannons. Oops, I upgraded it by mistake. Now I'm really wasting the cash. Get those guys upgraded. 6 Teslas there is quite a bit of whoop ass, but you see they're still pushing through it. The cannons, of course, hit like a truck, but the problem is you can't choose which mobs they're going to hit. So with the lines, the packs coming in across the bottom, having those 2 cannons there, they were shooting into the packs instead of shooting the guys I want them to shoot.
Let's clean this place up.
Looking good. 600,000 resources now. 4 more waves. Wow, bunch of line jumpers that time. I think they're going to have no problem getting them smashed up, though.
Zeroed in now.
Yeah, looking good. Wave 99, we're there. 700,000 resources. Quite a few cores being picked up, but I'm confident those guys are not going to make it back through those Tesla coils. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got a runner. Come on, cannon. There we go. I'm going to say, get to work. So that's going to put me at about 800,000 resources. A little over. That's not bad. That's going to get me in the top 1,000 by far. Maybe even the top 500 or 600. Let's see where that left us. Not a bad run. This little killing zone is very effective. Perfect for grinder mode. See, 896,000 for a score. Let's see where that got me. So that was abandoned, wasn't it? Yeah, that was abandoned. On grinder. Of course, I lost a core, so I didn't get the top ribbon. 896,000 was where? 653rd. I'll take it. Not terrible considering I had that little glitch. So thanks for watching. More Defense Grid coming soon. There's going to be a bunch of Orcs Must Die 2 coming this weekend. I've got Tipsy, my co-op partner, back in action. Just shipped his computer and setup out to the Naval Training Center that he is at. So we're going to get some co-ops done here tomorrow. Hopefully get some new high scores out there. So thanks again. Click that like button and please subscribe.